Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's away we go then. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He won't be happy with that one. Elise. Bellingham. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Suarez in acres of space out wide. Platini. Lewis. Great hit!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Fenerbahce have their second corner now. The shot!
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Dembele is herring after that one. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Platini. And it's Neymar. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No goals as yet. Might be... And the shot! Goal! Fenerbahce!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Cafu picks it up out wide. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rodri, that's a little off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Elise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. No way he was going to let him past. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Luis Suarez hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Elise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Surlot for Olise. That's a lovely, neat pass. Platini, who's set up one goal so far. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Olise, Surlot, it's Vinicius Junior. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Neymar, Mbappe,
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Well-timed, excellent interception. Surlot. Olise. Rodri. Look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's in a good position here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bellingham. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And somehow it stayed out. And it's Neymar. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Dembele.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. That's tidy.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a shade optimistic. He's had it taken off him. Rudiger. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great ball, and he's in here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chance here to counter. Oh, super ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold. So, what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the lead stays intact, just.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So, third corner of the game.
Número 11. Entran número 4. Número 9. Cambio.
Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great
Chance! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now the finish! Danger averted for now. Rudiger simply refused to be outdone there. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. I think we're just about done here. Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. He's gone for goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well spotted. And he's there to get it away. Alisson punts it upfield. There will be 4 extra minutes. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rodri. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and...
Vinicius Junior! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Olise. Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just...
Bellingham! Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez, and he's been shifted off it. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Roberto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Neymar. Decent hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Roberto. Neymar. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Fenerbahce were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Rudiger was in no mood for any of that.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. And it's Neymar. Luis Suarez. Olise. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Great hit! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, they've got it. In he goes again! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Suarez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And the first half is done. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. Luis Suarez. Olise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. It's Dembele! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be close.
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found the... He's got the shot away! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
To Roberto. think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Fenerbahce have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodri. Olise. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 5.
So, is this the start of a comeback?
Entran número 9. Número 4. Número 42. Número 12.
No joy this time. Matheus Cunha, he's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe has been shown a yellow card. Rodrigo! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game. We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Pedro Neto. And he's heaved it away. Just 5 minutes left. He's in a good position here. And the finish! Danger averted for now. Musiala. Mbappe!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is lovely.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de
And
compensación.
that's got behind for a goal kick. Rudiger. Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe! Shot a goal! He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Well, there was to be no other outcome. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And here's Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
we're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said.
Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Platini. And that could set him on his way. Cafu. Luis Suarez. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he has been fouled there. And here's Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Chance for the header! He's delivered all right! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Hits one! And he's gone looking for safety. Olise. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Neymar. It's Roberto.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Rodri. Olise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in space and looking for options. Fenerbahce have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Isak. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Olise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Olise. Vinicius Junior. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Platini really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Gets his pass away, and a shot! That has been knocked clear. So what can they make of this? Well, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Isak. Now the finish! Rudiger gets it clear. And here's Isak. Mbappe. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Luis Suarez. Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He steps in and that's the end of that. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the runner. Gabriel. That's really well cleared. Roberto.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe. The muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Platini crosses it in. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's looking wide. Good play on the left-hand side here. Olise. Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's done very well to take that back.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Olise. It's Bellingham. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Now it's Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe. Danger averted for now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Fenerbahce appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're set.
Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bellingham certainly could have and should have made more of that.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 5, número 19. Entran número 9, número 4, número 42.
That's a decent ball.
Número 8.
Tonali.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Tonali driving forward. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Musiala. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Di Marco with the clearance. Pedro Neto going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Del Piero. Fenerbahce do have a chance to counter here. Rodri couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Del Piero.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Pedro Neto. Now it's Mbappe. Fenerbahce can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Del Piero.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
He's through here. Shot a goal! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Rodrigo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Griezmann. Del Piero. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people.